I'm Bev Brighton. I'm the Deputy Chief Executive for my CWA. I'm joined by DI Clare Jesson from Crewe Police, and today we're going to be talking about Clares Law. So Clare, firstly, can you briefly explain Clares Law to anyone who doesn't know what it means?
So Clares Law is the more common phrase used for the Domestic Violence Disclosure Scheme, DVDS. It was named after a victim, Clare Wood, who was murdered by her ex-partner back in 2009, and he had a history of violence against women. So as a result of that death, Clares Law was brought in, and it basically allows victims and third parties to be able to apply to the police for information of previous convictions of partners in relation to domestic abuse.
In Cheshire, are there lots of people using this law to get information about their partners, and what are people doing with this information once they have it?
We do have a lot of applications. We've still got a lot of capacity for more. So there's still work to do around publicising Clares Law and making sure that probably more people in difficult situations ask. What happens is, if there's a request for information made by either a victim or a third party, then it's assessed, and there is some multi-agency discussions around whether it's proportionate to release the information and exactly what information is going to be released. People tend to do a manner of different things with it. So the whole point of disclosing the information is so a victim feels armed and empowered to know what sort of situation they're in, and they should use that information to make decisions around what's best, as to whether a relationship should continue, and also use the information to sometimes confirm up a gut feeling that someone might have, that something doesn't feel right. If people do have a disclosure made to them and they're given information that a partner has previous convictions for domestic abuse, then we would work alongside them with our partner agencies to try and agree a plan to move forward, and if that was staying with the perpetrator, well, we'd try and agree some safety planning for them and give them some advice, and if that was actually that they were going to end that relationship, then we'd work with them to try and do that safely.
Finally, what do you want people watching this video about Clares Law to know?
The big thing I'd like them to know is that it's out there, that they can apply for it. It's a really useful piece of legislation that we've got. Anyone that perhaps is there with a gut feeling or a bit of concern about a partner, I would absolutely encourage you to use it. It's a really easy process. So you can go onto the Cheshire Police website, and if you type Clares Law into the search box, there'll be a link to a page, and you can complete it there. You can come into any police station at any time and do it. Within Cheshire East, you can complete a request at the police clinics that are run at my CWA in Crewe and Macclesfield, or you can contact the police and ask for a police officer to come and see you at your home address, and we would accommodate that. So I would definitely encourage people to make the request. Whatever a victim applies for is treated, in the strictest of confidence. No one's going to find out that you've applied, especially not a perpetrator. And it will just help you to be armed with the right information to ensure that victims can keep themselves safe from harm.
Thank you so much, Clare.